Hello, y'all. I wouldn't even know how really to define this topic that I'm getting ready to discuss. It kind of scared me in a sense, but I will just go ahead and say it how best I know to say it. But um, basically, how do I say this? Okay, um, the first shall come last, and the last shall come first. So it's done been times in my life where I was the main center of attention. It's done been times where I felt like I was like the last person to be seen, the last pick, whatever you want to say. But um, I don't know. I always pretty much been a popular person um, for different reasons. Some reasons good, some reasons bad. Just to be totally honest. But nowadays, I try to live upstanding. I try to do things as best as I possibly can. Try to live for God. I try to grow closer to Jesus and God every single day. But so it's not been uh it's not been a challenge dating in the modern world. It seems like good women sometimes can't get a break. Um but came from the gas station a little while ago, and it kind of scared me a little bit, or freaked me out, or made me think about it a little while ago, or kind of changed my perception on some things. Now, I did a few videos and I explained to y'all how a lot of times when the guys that you had your eyes on, they didn't want nothing to do with you. And then whenever they doing what they doing or whatever, eventually when they see that the grass wasn't green on the other side, or the grass turned brown, they want to come over to you to see what's up. So I did a video basically concerning something like that. And this woman, shout out to her too, she told me that they had the vapors. If y'all don't know what the vapors is, it's Biz Markie's song or whatever. It's basically like people don't want nothing to do with you until you up. So, but sometimes people, you know what I'm saying, they are inspired by you, impacted by you, like you, or whatever, but you know what I'm saying, they may keep it on the low for whatever reasons. They may keep it on the low because you're not the popular opinion. They may keep it on the low because they don't know how to come at you as well. But anyway, so I was at the store, and the dude, he was like, I seen him. Sometimes I don't even be wanting to speak to people because I be getting tired of people, and people ain't about nothing. So I seen him or whatever, and he was like, "Hey, Miss Lady," and I was like, "Dang!" So he was like, "You remember me?" So I accidentally said the wrong name, and he was like, "I gotta talk to you." So he had talked to me or whatever, and he gave me his condolences about a situation that I was facing or whatever, and then he was like, saying how much he liked me and stuff, and it must be a reason we keep seeing each other at the store, and he needs a woman like me in his life, and he was scared of me. That's what he told me. He was like, he's always been scared of me. I said, well, you never know. He was like, how he liked me so much, and he was like, you were supposed to be one of my baby mamas. He was like, I like you a lot. You a real woman, and saying all this stuff. I said, even though I wasn't interested, because he's a pure fool and a goon. But he was like, I always liked you or whatever. And then he said my first and last name, and he just said a lot of things about me to let me know that he was paying extra attention. So I was, for the love of God, I'm talking nice. That's all I'm doing or whatever, trying to shift the situation or the conversation somewhere else. And I was like, well, you never said nothing to me, you know what I'm saying, throughout the years. I think he might even been kind of mean to me. But he was like, that's because I was scared of you. He was like, you the type of woman I need to help get on my feet and stuff. But he was like, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't no good dude though. What do I want with somebody like that? You blatantly telling me you ain't no good dude. And uh, if we got any sense, we don't want to really deal with nobody like that. You know what I'm saying? Not in that manner. I'll help you as far as advice, or maybe not even necessarily give you a ride, because you be done ain't no telling what people got with them. You know what I'm saying? But as far as advice or the love of God, I could give you that. But it just tripped me out how he said he needed a woman like me. He was scared of me. He was scared to approach me. Knew my name, and he was like, "What's your name on Facebook?" And I told him, he's like, "That's why I couldn't find your name." But it just blew my mind. And then there was another time. It was this guy or whatever. I met probably like a month ago, but it wasn't nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? He was just a person I met doing some business with or whatever. So he was like, one day I called him and he was like, "I'm around your way," and I'm like, "How you know around my way is?" He was like, "Don't you live at such and such, such and such?" And I'm like, "Good gracious." So I have came to the conclusion that I am liked. Um, because like I say, uh, most of the time it is, and it's gonna be about the exterior, but I feel like the interior surpasses all of that. I feel like a woman or a man could just be unattractive on the outside, but as long as their heart is golden and pure and they walk upstanding, man, that can't be denied. Realness can't be denied, man. And I was just surprised that people pay attention a lot more than you think they do. You know what I'm saying? People have feelings and don't even act on them. They don't voice them. You know what I'm saying? They even displace them. So, uh, I don't know. That did kind of make me feel good, but it was kind of weird at the same time. So, I just feel like the way that I have been carrying myself, imagine if I really took time, care, and love out for myself, which I do have that for myself, but you know what I'm saying? A lot of times I put others before myself, so I may not just hold myself to the fullest capacity that I can, but um I don't know. A lot of people, they would take the attention that they get and they would just, but I don't need it. I don't need it. As long as I got one person, I'm satisfied with that one person. I don't need to be the apple nobody's eye or whatever, but I am glad that I can get some admiration and respect from men, and they don't even come at me in a manner that is promiscuous or anything like that. They come at me in a respectful manner. They call me Miss. Most people, men and women, they call me Miss because I try to hold myself to a high standard. But that just kind of made me feel good or whatever, and you know, all them songs get made or whatever. Biggie was talking about, I went from ashy to classy and all that. I mean, that's just true, man. Um, you know what I'm saying? People stun on you, but they know what it is in the end. So, don't never let your self-esteem be based upon what you think or how you think you look to somebody else, because they observing the realness. So, holla at you.